Good morning, guys. Jim Squares here, bringing you some solutions to make your money better. And today is a money productivity hack. And essentially, it's about the best way to create an emergency fund and also get the most out of your money. So it's the beginning stages. So first, remember to like and subscribe down below, share with others so we can all grow together and all can achieve much more. So now, first things first. When you're starting out investing, what you want to think about is people say start an emergency fund. And the best way to create that emergency fund, because people usually get confused, they say, well, I need to have it in the bank so I have access to it, or I need to have it in cash. And so I'm going to tell you neither of those is the best option. The best option, if you work for someone and they give a 401k match, is to contribute to the 401k match and get the 401k match and put it in something conservative. You put it in a bond, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But as long as you're doing that, because here's why. Because if they're matching your money, like 50 cents on the dollar, that means for every dollar you put in, you're getting 50 cents right away. So you're getting 50% return, better than any money you can get anywhere else. So that'll be your first bet on the best place to put your emergency fund. Is do that and put it in a conservative investment. Even if you have to pull it out, which you can do a hardship called a hardship withdrawal. I know people who've done it. My brother did it. And you pull it out, you pay a 10% penalty. You pay 10% penalty on just on a 50% gain, you're still way ahead. So that's number one. That's your first best option. Now, if you don't have an employer or you already take care of the match, or for some reason you don't get a match, don't do that. So your next best bet is to put it in a Roth IRA. And here's why. Because any contribution you make to a Roth IRA, you can actually pull it out and pull it back with no penalties. And so that's one great thing. And it doesn't matter. You can be younger than 65. This is a known thing. And this is what I did is I put it in to, I assumed that if I needed to pull it out for an emergency, I'll pull it out of my Roth IRA. And I didn't need to. So what happened instead is it grew. And what's happening is when it's growing, and you're not getting taxed on it. You're not getting taxed on any of the growth because it's a Roth. So it grows tax-free and whatever it is. And then as you get more and more money there, you get a bigger base, then you could start investing in more aggressive funds. You could keep the little portion to be your emergency fund in there if you wanted to, but eventually what will happen is your balance will grow so much that you'll be able to handle the emergency fund elsewhere, whether it be home equity line of credit, or life insurance, or whatever else, the other tools that you have. But that is your best bet. That's your best money sandwich to essentially get the most out of your money. So would be, you want to create an emergency fund, go for the 401k match would be first. And then second would be the Roth IRA, both of which the penalty would be on the 401k, but it's well worth it. You're still making way more, especially if you get a company match. And the Roth, there is no penalty for contributions only. So here's what that means. I contribute, I'll say $1,000, and then it grows $100. I can take out this 1,000, but this 100 has to stay. I can't pull that out. That's what that means. So, and then the cool thing is that 100 in the Roth, you can just leave it there and it grows, and you don't get it taxed as long as you wait till, I think, 60-ish, depends on your age. So that you'd have to look up. But if you're wondering how to start investing, and don't worry about that just yet. You don't need to know when you could withdraw it. It's like 60. I'll just say 60. We'll pretend. So, but yes, that's my big tip for today. Hopefully that makes sense. If any questions or enhancements on that, definitely put it in the comments below. I'll definitely respond to all of them. I appreciate it. Hopefully you are doing fantastic, and we'll keep growing together. Take care. Later.